Before 2013, if one heard the name Jojo Siwa, they would probably question who that was. She's known for her non-stop energy, big bright smile, and her huge ridiculous bows. This child star, also known as Jojo Siwa, first entered the spotlight when she gained a spot as one of the youngest contestants on Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. She eventually went on to star on another season on Dance Moms. As Jojo rose to stardom, she ventured into music by releasing 2 hit singles and a tour. She also ventured into cosmetics and the accessories industry. Many young girls around her age have looked up to Siwa as a role model, but is what she shows in the public eye the real Jojo Siwa? As you take a closer glance into the actions and daily activities of the young star, one may see many inconsistencies. Without further ado, here are 10 reasons why Jojo Siwa is one of the rudest teens of our generation.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
Number 1. She feels entitled. During Jojo's 2-season-long stretch on Dance Moms, many viewers can see a spoiled and entitled brat. On the show, she would often feel that she deserved a spot in certain dances or that she deserved her own solos. She would also throw many temper tantrums when she did not get her way and would often walk away crying. Alongside her on the show was her mom, Jessalyn Siwa. Her mom would often coddle and spoil her, but would eventually send her back in because it was a great opportunity and she didn't want Siwa to miss out. Siwa's entitled attitude had gone on for too long, but Abby eventually put her in her place by telling her that she should not have an attitude and that she's entitled in this world because she deserves nothing. Everything one must have must be earned. This sent Siwa away crying, which she often ridiculed other castmates for doing. Number 2. She's not a good role model. The Siwa we see is a teenage girl that sports a stereotypical look. She has the long blonde hair with the big bows, she wears bright colors and dresses, she dances, etc. She promotes a look that much of her fanbase follows, and it's not something that the world should embrace. This stereotypical young pop star does not promote individuality and one embracing themselves. She also likes to clickbait her fans and even denies her fans photos with her. She displays a look that causes more people to gravitate towards her. She promotes a look that causes her fans to buy more stuff in order to copy the look, and it's not a message one should send to the young generation of girls forming today. Number 3. She flaunts an unrealistic lifestyle. In the public eye, Siwa shows off a multi-million-dollar lifestyle that much of her fan base aspires to follow. Many of her fans, also known as Siwanators, look up and want to follow in the footsteps of this young star, but we all can't star on a dance show or become a famous YouTuber. Despite the large fan base, it's hard to look past her chaotic and extravagant home that could have only been designed and constructed by a child. It would be hard to miss a house with a unicorn-drawn carriage or a custom BMW painted like a rainbow race car. Inside the house, there's a wall covered in candy and even a nacho machine. Siwa lives an excessively extravagant life in her excessively extravagant mansion. Number 4. She's heavily invested in consumerism. Over the years, Siwa has gained main endorsements from several mainstream companies and products. It seems that her main objective when she posts on social media is to promote. She's either promoting a new company that has endorsed her, or a new product, or her bows, or music. Her post isn't to interact with and connect with her fans, but are symbols of power, confidence, and believingness, yet they've been banned in the United Kingdom. Many of the children are unable to afford the bows that cost between 8 and 12 euros, and they were often bullied. This event wasn't recognized by Siwa despite having a strong following and fan base in the UK. I guess if they're not buying her products, music, or bows, they don't get the attention they deserve. Number 5. She always downplays her castmates' talent. When she started on Dance Moms, Siwa was often seen underestimating her fellow castmates' skills and talent. She would brag about herself and the many talents she could do and the things she could get. She would flaunt her many assets by telling her castmates, "I could get you those for free if you want, I have connections." When one of her castmates told the group how she excelled at tap dancing, Siwa pretty much just brushed her off and laughed in a snarky manner. Following a later competition where the team placed second, Siwa's mom is seen bragging about how she scored a measly 2 points higher than a fellow teammate, and Siwa doesn't step in to stop her mom, but instead says she doesn't mind the truth being spoken. Despite the fact that the girls worked hard to make a spot on the team, that didn't stop Siwa from making sure it's known that she is among the best out of the group, which is rude and self-centered. 6 and 7. She's loud and overly energetic. In her shows and during many appearances on television, Siwa can be seen as a very overly optimistic individual. She's often full of so much energy and she's very loud and outspoken. During one appearance on Dance Moms, she was asked if she was louder than everyone else and she said yes, loudly without any hesitations. Though she may have seen this as a good thing, the moms and her coach did not. She often spoke over others and interrupted conversations between adults. One of her castmates while on an interview claimed that life with her was like, imagine living with a big ball of fire that that is always on, all day, every day. She says. She's very loud all the time, and once she hits that bed, she is out. Another castmate added that even if you pour water on her, she will not shut up. Also in the interview, they joked with the host by telling her she might talk a little too much, so if you need to interrupt her, just say, okay, next question. She's often asked if she drinks coffee or energy drinks at all, but she continues to deny the accusations, but with that amount of energy, one could never be too sure. Number 8. She's cocky and inconsiderate. On an episode of Dance Moms, one can see a very cocky, arrogant, and inconsiderate side of Siwa. During practice for a duet with fellow castmates named Kendall, one can see Kendall running to the back crying because she isn't able to do a duet with her longtime partner. While she's crying, Siwa takes the spotlight when she is offered to do the dance as a solo instead of a duet. In her green screen, Siwa is seen mocking Kendall for crying when she isn't a stranger to crying temper tantrums herself. She also claims that she would love to do the Michael Jackson solo because she is Michael Jackson. I don't know if anyone can get any cockier than when you compare yourself to a legend such as Michael Jackson. She didn't take into consideration how Kendall might feel about the dance. All she wanted to do was her solo, and by the looks of it, she got what she wanted, but not without stepping on the feelings of her castmate. Number 9. She's over-opinionated. Also in the Dance Mom series, Siwa can be seen giving her opinion when it's not asked. Alongside the fact that she's loud, one can imagine the headache that follows a conversation with Siwa. A fellow castmate claimed it's very difficult because she's loud and always giving her own opinion when sometimes we don't really need her opinion. In another situation where she's confronted about being the loudest and most outspoken in a professional environment, Siwa gladly owns her actions and claims that it gets my name out there. Maybe being loud, obnoxious, and over-opinionated gets her name out there, but it definitely gets it to the wrong crowd. Number 10. She has a condescending tone. Often in the series, when Siwa is seen in debate with either classmates or Abby, she is seen giving off a condescending, sarcastic remark in return. She is seen on many occasions talking back to Abby or the moms in a way that no child should. In one situation, Abby asks, "Is that really a costume?" And Siwa replies, "Do you want to see a costume?" in a snarky, condescending manner. At this point, Siwa is removed from the group dance, and one of the other mothers makes it clear that it's not what you say, but how you say it. With the manner that Siwa replies to most situations, it's not surprising that many people find her rude. Overall, Jojo Siwa isn't all that she seems to be on YouTube or TV. The big smile and loud, obnoxious actions and remarks only show a little bit of the true Jojo. Her condescending attitude and sarcastic remarks give leeway to a ruder side of her, and this is not a person children should aspire to. The big smile and the joyous act are all a facade. They're for show, just to get the consumer to fall for her tricks and do what she wants, which is to buy her products or music and promote her name. So, is this really a girl you want your children to be like?
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.